it's Kay. Welcome back to my channel, The Organized Soprano. We talk about all things domestic and dog today. So here, we're at somebody else's house today. So I'm here at a friend's house helping out. They've got an entryway that requires a little bit of assistance. They're having a little bit of a hard time with the entryway, so I'll give you a tour about what's going on and what I'm gonna do to help them manage this a little bit better. Okay, so as you can see here, we've got the front door, and this foyer, or foyer, if you'd like to call it that, is not very big. So here in New England, we've got a problem where the weather is kind of poopy sometimes, so we need to take off our shoes right at the entrance there. So we've got an issue with that. So right now the shoes are going right there, and the hats and gloves and stuff are going right there, and also the keys and everything is right there as well. This little bookcase is set up for, it's basically a landing strip. So we're gonna work on this today. This is a little bin that has some stuff in here. We've got some sunglasses and all that business. Having small things in a big bin is kind of a troublemaker because you're like, it's kind of like Bob for apples, you know, you're gonna find something. So we're gonna solve that today. And we've got the mail here. We already talked about that, opening the mail every day, but there's not a lot of mail here. And this is a place where they've got things that they need all the time. So we're gonna mess around with this little area today, and as well as hats. We're gonna separate these hats because they're hats for both his and hers, both in here. So we're gonna separate the his and hers items, so it's gonna be easier to find items. Again, we're gonna repurpose this bin for another place, and we're gonna move some shoes down here. We're also gonna work this little system out today. This is the door and wall rack from the Container Store. It's awesome. It's got a lot of the everyday go and grab stuff, but it's got some stuff that doesn't need to be accessed every day as well. So we're gonna move some of that stuff up there so that it can kind of have a home away from the busy area. You want to have stuff that you touch all the time being easily accessible, right? So we're gonna move some of this stuff. This is some dog stuff. We're gonna move some of that stuff into its own private area so that to free some of this valuable real estate. The closet itself actually looks pretty good to me. It looks very organized. We're gonna move some of these shoes out, and we're gonna move some of these umbrellas in a place where they actually have a home. So I got a few things from Marshall's, and we're gonna get going. But first, I think I'm gonna, let's see, where do I start? I'm gonna start here or here? Don't know. Let's start here. For today's project, I shopped at Marshall's in their home section. It's one of my favorite places to go grab organizing items because you can grab them at a discount. This beautiful desk organizer from the Nicole Miller Home Collection was perfect for the entryway because it was nice and open, and you won't be able to lose things inside because it's clear. So I thought it was perfect for the mail. And I also got this pencil cup, but I was not going to use it for pencils. I was going to use it for their awesome collection of sunglasses that they would grab on the way out the door. So I thought it was perfect for separating them because putting small things in a small container or small organizer is going to help you find them. I always want to put things in a container relative to their size. I don't want to put larger things in, well, I can't put larger things in a small container. It's not like TARDIS, Doctor Who, but I don't want to put super small things in a large container, such as I don't want to put socks in a super deep drawer, because if I need to find the pair of socks at the bottom, how am I going to do that? Anyway, I separated the scarves and hats and gloves into their own little cute new containers. I found these at Marshall's for only like $6 or $7 a piece, and they were super cute. They fit on there perfectly with the handles out, and I was going to repurpose those hyacinth bins for something else. The next thing I did was go over to the store and wall rack, and I actually took one of these baskets off and separated the baskets a little bit on the door so it's easier to reach into them. I think I took off the second one from the bottom, the top there, because it was just a little bit too crowded. So when you buy these door and wall rack systems, it's important to get the storage you need, but also not to put too many on there. You need to be able to reach inside. Okay, so we're all done, and I put that beautiful letter organizer here so that we can see everything that's inside here. It's really pretty. It doesn't take up a lot of visual space. And we've got our pens and paper here just in case we need to write something down. I reused this old basket that was already in place to hold the rest of the keys. And we've got our sunglasses organizer, also clear so you can see exactly what's going on here. We've got all the sunglasses here that we can find, and they're easy to grab and go. We've also got, you know, this is a pet household, so we need some lint remover. I've got that in my entryway as well. And I found 3 bins that were the perfect size to go here. They fit really well. I was really excited how they fit. There's 2 smaller ones and 1 larger one. We've got scarves in this one, gloves and hats in this one, and in this one we've got some winter gear because living in New England it is very, very cold, so we've got some hand warmers and some things to deal with winter and make winter that much more bearable. And in this space we've just got some shoes. The shoes were sized enough to fit here, so we've just got some extra storage space for shoes when there's running out of space in the closet. The closet, we reconfigured this door and roll rack a little bit. We actually took one out and it's right there. So we took one out and we reconfigured everything to give a little more space so you could reach in. We've got some of the extra scarves and hats up in there, and we've got also some other space for things that we moved. We only want things that have everyday use in this area because the stuff that you're not using all the time, you want to put out of the way. And a lot of that stuff was doggy stuff. So the extra doggy stuff we put in a bin up here. It's already labeled nice and pretty. And as you can see on the inside, we've got extra doggy stuff. So that's the stuff that we don't reach for as often, but we still need to access, so it lives there. The rest of the doggy stuff is here. If you guys are wondering, this is the dog in question. Hello. Hello, cutie. Oh, here she comes. She heard me talking about her. Did you hear me talking about you? Did you hear me talking about you? Yeah, I'm talking about you. We've got a command hook for the leashes here, and we've got also leashes and a jacket for the dog on this side. And some of the scarves we've hung up on a hanger here. I advised her to maybe grab a scarf hanger so that it's easier to get at those scarves, but for now they're on a regular hanger and it's fine. We moved all of the boots that needed to go in here for the winter time because it is coming up on November, and you know it starts to get bad around that time. So we've also got a new bin for the umbrellas. Now the great thing about this bin is that it's plastic, so if your umbrella is wet, you just toss it in there and not worry about it getting, you know, all over a natural material like this water hyacinth. You can just toss the umbrellas into the plastic and let them dry in there, and it's no problem at all. We've also got the shoehorn just hanging out in there. That's fine. But we got the bin here to throw stuff in as well, and that's just in case you need to grab at the vacuum cleaner. So it's shoved to the back now because it's not an everyday thing. So just everyday things need to be easily accessible, but not the occasional things. So that bin is easy to move if the vacuum cleaner needs to come out. But I think all in all, this was a pretty good transformation. What do you think, Pickett? Do you like it? Do you like the new area? No comment? Okay, that's fine. Question of the day: what is the biggest challenge in your entryway area or your drop zone or whatever you call it? Leave a comment down below. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. There's another video about entryways that you might like right there, and if you like videos like this, please subscribe by pressing that button right there. All right, you guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!